wanna read you something. What's hot, juicy, and everyone wants a piece of? No, it's not Cardi B's WAP, it's this Big Mac. Today we're gonna roll out the red carpet for the Rolls-Royce of burgers, this smashed Big Mac. And you know how burgers are considered fast food? Well, today we're gonna make exactly the opposite and start from scratch with my favorite flavor, carbs, also known as homemade burger buns.
In a bowl, add 1.5 cups of flour. I like my flour like I like my men, strong, so I'm using bread flour, but all-purpose will work also. To that we're gonna add 1 cup of milk, mix everything up until it looks like this, then put the dough aside for 2 hours to let the gluten develop. These 2 hours will substitute the kneading part of the dough, so you better take your anger elsewhere. 2 hours later, we'll add 1 egg plus 1 egg yolk, a teaspoon of salt, a dash of vampire powder, also known as garlic powder, a tablespoon of sugar in order for the yeast to catch that sweet diabetes, another cup of flour, and 3 tablespoons of butter. Mix it up until all the ingredients are incorporated, then let the dough rest since it's been through a lot for about 2 hours until it doubles in size. Bring back your anger, punch it down, and now it's time to shape it into buns.
You like them big? Good, cause I have them big.
Separate 90 grams of little doughs from their mother, which we're gonna shape into balls, just like this. Drag and fold, drag and fold. Got it? Good. Then cover and let them grow for 1 or 2 hours into these emotionally unstable adult buns, paint them with a beaten egg, and bake them at 350 Fahrenheit for 18 minutes until they look like this. And here's the best reason to bother making your own buns, cause of this fluffy, pillowy bread instead of smushy, artificially tasting one. By the way, stick around for a very special guest who'll sing something for us. Moving on to the meaty business of our Big Mac. You know how usually thicker patties are the high-praised ones? Well, we're gonna go in the opposite direction here.
If I'm not thin, at least my patties will be, goddammit.
We'll smash the patty into an almost paper-thin surface that will caramelize into crispy goodness. Trust me, your mouth will thank me later. As for meat, I'm grinding my own using some prime brisket that I hunted from Costco. If you don't want to grind your own meat, you can definitely use the pre-grinded stuff, just make sure you use a higher fat blend. I'm grinding it twice, first with the big attachment, then use the small one. We're aiming for a 70-30 blend that's 30% fat and 70% meat. I think a brisket is perfect for this. You wanna know why? Well, I think it smells like science. When it comes to burger patty meats, you have 2 best friends only, Fatty McFat and John the Myoglobin. McFatty part is there. It's clumsy, full of heroic flavor, and plentiful in the brisket side of the cow, around 20 to 30% depending on how you'll make the blend. But is Fatty McFat enough? No, he's not. He needs his partner in crime, John the Myoglobin, an iron protein that carries oxygen to the big working muscles of the cow as the brisket, a component full of charm and beefy flavor that gives the most horrific winter of flavor your mouth has ever seen. So next time you eat a burger, think about Fatty McFat and John the Myoglobin. These 2 will open the gate to the north of the flavor wall. And now that we know all this cool stuff, let's go back to the recipe. Then just form 63 grams balls by lightly pressing on the meat. In a hot in-her-20s cast iron pan, put your meatballs that we're gonna smash using a weapon like this one. Add a pinch of salt and 1 of black pepper and cook for 1 minute on medium flame on each side until caramelized. In the last 15 seconds of cooking, add 2 slices of magical glue we've been eating since the age of 5, American processed cheese.
By the way, did you know that this used to be used as papyrus during the Middle Ages?
Dear Thomas, I really enjoyed last night when we had seal the deal with a patty on top, and that's it. Double the patties and you'll get a quadruple cheeseburger.
Almost ready to assemble, but let's talk about this bread in the middle. What the heck is this? This hot beer in the summer, the Yoko Ono of Beatles, the last heart attack my heart missed. I despise it, so let's rebrand it into a smashed grilled cheese layer.
Take 2 slices from your buns, add between them whatever cheeses you have in the fridge. I'm using some smoked Gouda. Now, in order to smash the bread, we have to use something heavy on top. I'm using my emotional burden, a bowl filled with tears. Perfect! Just grill it in some melted butter until the cheese melts and the exterior is golden brown. One final thing we have to talk about, of course, toppings. Onions, I like the red kind, from which I'm taking a big slice. Pickles, unfortunately the size matters, and this time only you want them small. The small ones are super crunchy and less watery in comparison to the big ones.
And the last one, lettuce. As far as lettuce goes, I have one dream only. Let us be free of lettuce. Is there anything worse than a salad? Yes, a warm salad. You can add it, but I'm skipping it since I'm going for the full heart attack experience.
For the sauce, I'm using some red miso paste, a squeeze of Japanese mayo and one of ketchup, a splash of pickle juice and one of dark beer, and a dash of vampire powder. Mix, taste, get amazed, and let's assemble. Spread some sauce on our perfectly tanned buns, add the onion slice and a layer of pickles, then a short stack of patties, some sauce, our smashed grilled cheese layer, sauce it up again, another stack of patties, and a fried runny egg on top, just the yolk. Trust me guys, just trust me on this one. Press slightly on the top until the egg yolk explodes into yellow rivers of pure goodness, and that's it. If Mona Lisa was a burger, I think that's how it would look like. Now, since I'm feeling creative, I will stuff the top with french fries also. Look at me, I'm a burger artist. This is definitely an upgrade from the childhood McDonald's Happy Meals. The only thing missing is a toy, or hold on, let me see. A diamond ring, a credit card, bad decisions, anxiety, depression. Alright, enough, that's enough surprises for one day.
And while I stuff my face with this burger, let me drop this beat on you.
Smash Big Mac! Nice heart attack! If it's not smash, I'm giving it back. Just put more cheese with the grease. That's get me fattening out. I've been craving some fries for you eat with your eyes. Golden color like the sunset sky. I got one life to eat fries, smashing every one of them up using life.
Alright guys, and that's a wrap. Thank you so much for joining me on this burger journey. I know we covered a lot of pieces in this burger puzzle, but I think it's so easy now for you to jump in and either make the homemade buns, the smashed patties, or the grilled cheese. Either way, it will definitely improve your burger game. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed spending time with me, destroy that subscribe button, teach a boss and like and comment on the video, and until next time, remember, life is hard, get used to it.